Hey guys, welcome to a new episode, a very important one for me because with one round left before the end of the season, I managed to win the title of Polish champion in the Masters class in DriftOpen.
I'm really proud of that, and in today's episode I'll show you a quick summary of the best highlights and shots from Toruń and Koszalin, but first I'd like to explain why you'll see me without a beard in Toruń.
As you probably know, at the beginning of the year, Kickster had an unpleasant situation. I don't want to go into details here, and unfortunately he had to quit drifting. He went to help me at the first round of the Polish Drift Championships as a spotter because I had helped him for 2 years before, so he decided to return the favor and went with me. I saw how sad he was walking around the paddock, and I really felt the same way a year ago and 2 years ago, so I felt really sorry for him. He said he'd be spotting and streaming from the hotel in the evening and asked if I could stop by to chat. I had this plan that when I reach 50,000 followers here, and by the way, I encourage you to subscribe, I'll do a beard shaving event. That was my plan, and I decided to do it on his live stream because I saw he had a fundraiser going and it wasn't doing too well, and I wanted him to be able to compete in the next round of DriftOpen in Toruń. So I said on the live stream that if you raise 10 grand, I'll shave my beard. And it turned out that Kickster's viewers raised over 16 grand. Now you're probably seeing in the cutaways how I'm shaving my beard. I looked and felt awful, but I made up for it. It made my friend in Toruń smile, and I knew I was doing it with good intentions. And I also saw that I looked like a fat, ugly worm, and I hope I'll never have to do that again. That's all on that topic, and now we're moving on to Toruń. Ha! Welcome from Toruń at the second round of DriftOpen. I'm quickly jumping into the car because my group has the first practice session.
I'm entering the track to see how the gear ratios are and whether I'll have to shift from second to third gear or if I can handle everything in just one gear.
See you in the car.
As you can see, the car is wrapped. Today's practice sessions were really cool. The track is a bit different because the zones are laid out a bit differently. I went through 2 sets. We're going to the Pilgrim's house, and I'll see you tomorrow at the track for the qualifiers. I'm curious if I'll draw Shoshana in the first pair. Ouch! The wheel spins while the axle shaft stays still. Exactly, I just finished my only training today. On the last run, I broke the axle shaft. The revs shot up, there's no boost at all, so he suspects some kind of leak in the intake or the throttle body. Grzegorz Jankonopacki is coming soon, and together with Boyka Service, we'll get to work. Friends, what happened? The manifold was just removed. You found this at the beginning.
Yes, at first. I don't think I knew who dropped it. Mistakes happen, but we're the best.
Blow from the left side? Or from both sides, like those lovely French dogs eating spaghetti, blow, and see if it's airtight.
Yes, it's airtight, but I'd like you to check it carefully.
All right, let's do it. Listen, first place in the qualifiers, I love winning, 92 points, great job. My protege Kevin also won, 85 points. Magda did really well too, 79. And Darek also won his first pair, so that's great. We're going to grab something to eat, and tomorrow we'll compete in pairs. Yeah, we'll be knocking.
God bless, listen.
We're at the pilgrim's house, and to keep the tradition alive, I have to show you the view from the window. So let's go to the first training.
We're interrupting the recording to thank my sensei because he saved my car with a 6 zloty gasket. Now ethanol won't leak and my car won't just burn down. Thank you, and thanks to Ores too. Ores gave me one and you gave me the other. Thank you to the company Tasiem and Boca Service.
Alright, we finished the first round. We managed to win the first round with Karol Mylok. The kebab crew showed up with their cars, so it's a nice spot.
Now we're facing Łukasz Wróblewski, one of the best here, so it's like a mini final in the top 8. Lowering the tire pressure should give us more traction. I'll see how close I can stay to him, but I'm going to go fast now.
Wow, listen, we managed to win, so another round 1, right, Lily?
These are exactly the problems, but...
You have to grow up to that. Listen, and we managed to win. I'm really happy. We're still first overall. The next round is in Koszalin. I hope we'll at least make it to the podium there as well. Thanks to everyone for cheering us on, and we're moving on to the next round by the Polish Sea. Hello from Koszalin, not Toruń. A lot has happened. Yesterday I was in Krakow. Today I'm in northern Poland with Boyka, the secretary, and our wild boar, while Alan is on service.
Hey!
We're about to start training, but there's a huge mess right now. Once we get it sorted out, we need to get going and change the gears, because listen, I have a manual transmission.
Thanks to Korecki and the Robex team because they just brought me a gearbox from EMA in the Czech Republic, but I don't think we'll change it for this competition, so I invite you to check out the onboard.
So we've changed the gears, made them a bit longer, it's perfect, you know, everything's fine with the manual. And look, when you prepare the car well for the competition, just look at how the mechanics look.
Are you staring at my guts? No!
So, also,
It's okay, another training session is coming up. I feel great. Slow down here.
Today we had great training sessions and awesome riding, though I had 2 power hiccups and the boost dropped a bit. We're now on the phone with Gregor Skonopaki, who's checking everything.
The guys are also checking the whole car, all the bolts. So I consider today a success, and I hope we'll find that little fault of ours.
The next day.
Hey, there's finally no heat. Yesterday the building's thermometer showed 38 degrees. Now it's 20 and the weather's great. The paddock is waking up. We didn't find any gasket. Everything is sealed. The wastegate is also working, so it's either the wastegates or the turbo is failing.
We'll see what happens in practice. I just hope 1 and 1 bar remain, because with less, the car can't be driven with this traction.
We replaced a few gaskets under the wastegate supply bolts because, unfortunately, the locals here...
Complain about the noise, but it's after 6 post-meridium, so we can't drive. We're about to warm up. I still have to spot for Kevin, so keep your fingers crossed.
Hey, and it didn't throw you an error. WMU. Do you still have training sessions or not anymore?
Alright, I have to go to the briefing, Grizeku, so you think...
I'll analyze this since it's very strange.
Strange. If anything happens, call the guys. Bye.
There's never an adventure-free day. Something's up with the boost. It's dropping. We have about 550 horsepower 1.1 bar, so I'm hoping nothing goes wrong during the runs.
They're drawing pairs now, so I'll see who I face in the qualifiers.
A few moments later.
My dear friends, we're going up against a competitor who has balls of steel. He's just an amazing, amazing athlete and has grande cojones. And that person is the one sitting in my seat right now because we decided to swap cars, and that person is...
Hi!
Unfortunately, we're going with this wimp.
Hey, I'm going with the wimp too. We're choosing the same person.
You have those... But check! I want those too! He can charge his phone here, and he has a lighter.
Wow. It's so cold.
Do you have air conditioning?
Yes, I do. The window's open.
Oh!
Alright, I'm leaving.
Alright, now I'll try driving Ola's car. Leave that kid alone.
You're welcome.
And put on the steering wheel, the cool steering wheel.
No! Not on the window!
Don't forget to claim the title.
Take off the cover, it'll be easier for you.
Then put on the steering wheel.
Now it's worse. Oh no. It's weird in the front.
Is it?
What is this button for? What? No. Hey, why is the handbrake behind the gear stick?
Is that the handbrake?
Yeah, forward. For the front wheels, so you can... in the cage.
Martin won't let me use it. How does that feel?
You have a small plasma. I have a bigger plasma in my car. But it's not about the equipment. Technique. That's what makes you a competitor.
Alright, get out, or you'll make it all sweaty for me later!
I already let one rip because I...
Alright guys, let's air it out because he crapped himself.
Remember not to lean your balls against the window. I think it's easier for you to drive my car than for me to drive yours.
I think so too.
Shall we switch?
Alright.
Alright, my friends, I have a feeling in my bones that something's going to go down during this run. Alright, my friends, please welcome the pair with Alexandra and F.
And we have information that she advances.
Alexandra.
This season, for the first time, I got my ass kicked. Congrats to Ola. Unfortunately, I ran out of traction, but we've already figured out the cause when it comes to that traction, because honestly, in the tiebreaker, all I could do was wave at Ola. She was much better, so she deserved to win. I got a bit of humility dropped on my head now. Now I have 2 scored runs, I have to give it my all.
Tomorrow I still have to fight and not give up easily, as one guy said.
The poll says, Poland on top, Poland on top! Ha! A new day, new opportunities.
I'm in a different mindset today.
The guys have replaced the west gates with new ones since 7 a.m.
One of them could actually have been sticking, so I hope that's the issue with the boost.
Thank you to Darek Fawisiak, who lent me the extremes that ran out.
Now I can ride on the tires I used to since I was riding on worn tread before.
So there should be even more traction, because honestly, I thought about it for a long time yesterday. And for a driver, there's nothing worse than that feeling when you can't do anything. Your opponent pulls ahead as you hit the gas, but you're left behind.
So we're in a fighting mood. We have to choose the gear ratios all over again. I hope maybe we'll get the right ones this time.
The tire has a larger diameter, which means we'll need more power to handle that gear ratio.
If the boost's fine, I can handle it. With boost, my power is about 1.8, not 1.1 bar.
My training sessions are coming up soon, and I'm hoping everything goes well. We're just doing our thing. Well, my friends, the boost is back. That's nice. I had a minor crash with Olafia.
There's a hole here in the refill. I didn't see it. I broke my rim, and that's when she hit me.
The guys are fixing it, changing the suspension arm. We shortened the gear ratios, but had no time to test.
I think it's a bit short, but we'll keep it. We're racing the first pair with Łukasz Wroblewski. I'm going to relax now.
But first I need to spot for Kevin, because he's driving really well. See you on the runs. Another batch is ready for today, so if you're at the competition, always drop by. You'll get a little gift from me.
Ridiculous.